Legend War here, and today we've got a saving and disaster battle playing as Clan Skryre. I get a lot of Clan Skryre disasters these days. He's been caught in forced march with it's a strong army, but the biggest problem here is lack of crowd control. And we've been pincered by Karl Franz with a damaged army, and Balthazar Gelt with a very strong army, which includes steam tanks. So the fact that they've pincered us might actually be the key to victory, because Balthazar Gelt is going to come from our rear. But we have to if we're going to do this, we have to defeat him entirely before Karl Franz gets to us. Because, yeah, we don't have any crowd control here. We are definitely going to need some menace below. That's the only thing we've got for it. We've got a nuke. The bounce power is not horrendous. We will definitely lose an auto resolve. And we'll just see how we go. So basically, face one way, obliterate them, turn around, hopefully be able to obliterate the second army. If they arrive while we're still busy here, we're gone. So not only do we have to beat them, we got to beat them quickly. Now, if you're going to use warp fire throwers, which are good units, but not have crowd control, it's not really going to work so well, because warp fire throwers really do need somebody to pin down those units. So I really can't stress it enough. You've got to get yourself some plague priests. That's the best unit for crowd control. Other units, here's some other suggestions if you don't want to get plague priests. Doom flayers, doom wheels. I don't recommend hell pit abominations. Don't recommend storm vermin. Don't recommend any kind of melee infantry. Basically, small numbers of units. Rat ogres, you could use them, not really well. The main thing is to just not obstruct your rattling guns and Jezzails. That's the main thing you want to be doing. Alright, so maybe some of them will try to run through here to get over to there. Because if I position it here, that hill's obstructive, so that's not really good. Also, Karl Franz will deploy over here. The more we can move over this way, the longer he'll take to get us. So they'll buy us time. These guys here are going to have to rush in and just try to hold them back. And yeah, the warp fire throwers, I'll put them right behind. We'll see how we go with that. Alright, so hopefully these guys here can actually just hold long enough to just let the missile units do their thing. Because yeah, rattling guns can rip them to shreds for sure. Just how long can two rats hold off an army? Right, we've also got a bit of magic. We could pop down a Crack's Call. Move them back. We don't want to fight great swords. It's actually kind of good that we've been damaged a little bit. Okay, we got to get rid of the Hellstorm rocket batteries before they... Yes, we've got a nuke as well. I usually prefer not to use a nuke if it can be avoided. Alright. But if we... Yeah, it wouldn't be very good there. Don't do that just yet. Just let these guys keep shooting. Somebody get rid of that Hellstorm rocket battery there, please. So they've already started shooting at us. Yeah, that didn't do much. Bouncer power's okay. It's okay, we're not yet. So yeah, they're trying to run over there. It's not good that that Hellstorm rocket battery is shooting at us now. He's not gonna hold. I can't get him out. Doesn't matter if he runs off the battlefield that much. I might have to move some of those units around in a minute. Okay, we've got to stop. Alright, now's a good time for the menace below there. That's gone. Because leadership, the thing is with a warp, what's it called, with a weapons team, if your general dies or leaves the battlefield, leadership doesn't really matter with these guys, because the thing is, the moment they get into melee, they're dead anyway, because they have absolutely no melee capabilities. So leadership is almost irrelevant to them. Alright, we really need to get rid of this. How do we go over here? Not yet. Bounce power's looking good. Start turning around. Alright, we've also got a Luminarch to get rid of. Luminarch was not that big of a concern. Much more wanted to get rid of the steam tanks. Okay, but now we need to start turning around, getting ready over here. Let the Jezzails sort that out first. Okay, we got another Luminarch here. Is that gone? Yep, it's gone. Okay, cool. Turn around over here. You know, it might be quicker if I just do it this way. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use these guys here as crowd control. You move up. So, got a bit of magic, but none of it's particularly good. We basically need like... Oh, actually, no. We have a net of Vermintok, but for flying units. Yeah, so we lost the warp fire throwers, but I'm kind of using my least effective unit in this situation here as what's it called? Did this not get cast? As crowd control. And he's gone. I think that was Carl Franz. That's not a Luminarch. And there's the army losses. Cool. So I definitely would have liked to have killed that off just a little bit faster, but we did it sort of just in time. So a shame about the 2 warp fire throwers, but in all honesty, those were your least effective units in this army. The weapons teams are great. I definitely don't recommend 2 poison wind mortars. It's totally fine if that's what you want to do, but you got to get yourself some kind of crowd control, other than other warp fire throwers or something like that. Now the enemy's not wiped out just for winning here. I mean, Balthazar Gelt's army is, but Karl Francis isn't. So we'll keep shooting them, and I've got another menace below, so we should use it. And then we'll have a look at the campaign and see how you're going. Alright. Not gonna get any more of them. Given the situation, just losing the warp fire throwers is not too bad. Because like I said, my recommendation, those were the least effective units in your army. It's not to say that they're not good units, but based on the team that you're building here, you gotta have someone to pin down enemy units. Something gotta give. And I just like rattling guns way more than warp fire throwers. Because the thing is with rattling guns is they're good against anything. Single entity units, small units, large units, they're good against everything. Warp fire throwers, only good against infantry. That's basically it. And maybe some weak cavalry.
Let them feast. Yes, more slaves for Mimi.
Yeah, let's get you replenishment. Oh, and you're in enemy territory too. Okay, well, look, that'll have to do. You can easily win this. You got warp bombs. You don't need my help. Alright, that's the end of this one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. Bit of a short one, but short and sweet's not too bad. And I'll see you next time, fuckers. Appreciate ya.